spin attack because Pakistan would be attacking with the spin bowlers. So what is your plan against the Pakistan spinners because Pakistan is containing 4 spinners in the side?
Yeah, 2 of the 4 are part-time spinners. We've played against a lot of opposition in the last 2-3 years with 2 spinners in it. We just played a series against England now with a couple of spinners in it, wrist spinner, also finger spinner. So not much change. Every batter has got his game plans in place for the various bowlers, not only the spinners, and that's part and parcel of our analysis before games to make sure we're ready for them. So we've gone through all the bowlers and we're pretty happy with our plans.
AB, the last time you met Pakistan in a World Cup, they got the better of you. And of course, a lot of people are wanting South Africa to win a big tournament. Plus, you've come in from a match practice against England. So how much pressure is there?
No pressure. The last time we played them in Champions Trophy, we got the better of them at the same ground. So we are confident going to this game without being arrogant or overconfident. We played a really good first game in the tournament. And we did all the basics really well, so we'll be focusing on that. We don't feel any pressure. We feel it's an opportunity once again for us in this tournament to shift the pressure onto all the opposition that we might face. But all our focus is on tomorrow's game. We are very, very prepared, and the plans are all in place to go and take Pakistan on.
AB, what's your experience of the difference in coaching styles between Mickey Arthur and Russell Domingo?
They're completely different, obviously different human beings. Both very nice guys, really good men, and I get along with both of them. Mickey, it's such a long time ago. I can't remember his coaching style really. We had a lot of success under him, and I have good memories of him as coach with us. But that's long gone. It's something in the past, and we're with a great coach at the moment who's really leading the side well, and we all get along with him, and we all love him as our coach.
Does that mean that you'd like to see him stay on beyond September then?
Yes, definitely.
And have you had a chance to look at the pitch and assess the conditions, and how might that sort of work into any changes you might have in terms of the balance of your side?
We haven't seen the pitch at all. We're not even sure on which pitch we're playing at the moment, whether it's the one they've been using or a new one, but we'll find all of that out with our training session today, so we don't have any information about that yet. Obviously the last team we used had a good game of cricket at the Oval, but it's a new ground, and once we see the wicket and once we have an opportunity to have a discussion around that, we'll make a call.
AB, yesterday you tweeted something about Wasim Akram and his skills. How do you compare Pakistan's this bowling attack with him? I mean, do you think that there is any bowler who can be as threatening or skillful as him?
No, no one can be as skillful and threatening as him. I haven't seen a bowler as good. So it was just nice to watch the program, and I felt that I needed to just get it out there. I get along with him well. He's at Kolkata with the IPL every year, and we always have nice chats, and to actually get a bit of insight in the program on how he used to bowl and what he was thinking while he's bowling was really nice. Obviously, he shared all of that with a lot of players in the past, not only with Pakistan players, but also a lot of players at the IPL. But that's something you're born with. It's a natural skill that he was born with.
AB, rain is playing a spoil sport. What we have seen, Australia is on the edge. Will that be a concern in the final analysis?
No, not at all. It's something that's outside of our circle, something we can't control, if I want to say it in that way. We can only control what's in front of us, and that's to play good cricket, to make sure we're prepared, and we've covered all those bases.
Maybe we heard JP the other day and Wayne Parnell yesterday using the phrase staying in the moment, and clearly this seems to be part of team tactics. What does it mean? Can you expand on that a little, staying in the moment?
I won't say it's part of team tactics. It's just an awareness of not thinking of the past or the future. It's simple as that. If we live in the past, there's lots of scars that we can think of, lots of bad experiences, some good ones as well. If we try and touch in the future, it's something we can't control as of yet. So it's just wise to try and stay in the moment and with what you're confronted with at that very time. So that's basically, it's pretty simple. It's just a little saying that I feel is quite powerful for us to focus on the very next ball and not well, not the very next ball, the one that you're actually dealing with at that moment, and not trying to think of how you're going to finish your over or the few boundaries you just went for. Every ball you have the opportunity to influence the game, and that's the idea behind it.
AB, you know, Kagiso being number 1 ranked, a few IPL players are familiar with him, but is he going to be sort of your surprise weapon, so to speak, in this tournament?
We have a few surprise weapons, if you want to call it that. He is a fantastic bowler and deserves to be the number 1 bowler in the world at the moment. But there are quite a few others that can do damage as well. In fact, all 15 that are here fit into this puzzle of ours really nicely, and it's a nice team to work with. There's lots of options for me and the coach to work with and to try out. But we have a fair idea of what we're trying to do over here. But I think all 15 have the potential to win games of cricket. Some a little bit more than others. But Kagiso deserves his spot at number 1, and it's definitely someone that will be there and thereabout in this tournament. Thanks, guys.